What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to episode 9 of Hot Takes and Headlocks. My name is Joe, aka Spanish 85, and over here on this side, we have a face that we don't normally see here. Everybody give a wonderful welcome to the one and only Mitch. Mitch, how are we doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm just filling in, but hey, I'm glad I could be here for predictions. Backlash is this Saturday.
Backlash is this Saturday, and last I checked, we still have 5 matches. Do you think they're going to announce another one on SmackDown?
I think they're gonna announce Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax. I think that's a
Okay.
possibility. But for me, I think this is good, honestly. No Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. That is off the card.
No, not on there. It's
That is
crazy.
weird. Yeah, here.
Yeah,
But
maybe they want a longer build to it, I suppose.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I can't think of any other reasons why.
Oh, now it's still 5. So Dominic versus Penta,
hmm We got
Jacob
Dominic versus
Fatu.
Penta, Fatu, LA Knight, Priest, and oh my god, these matches are. I'm not looking forward to this, honestly. I'm not.
Lyra and Becky Lynch. That should
Yeah,
be a good one. John Cena versus Randy Orton. Everyone's going to be tuning into that one, I would assume.
yeah. hmm And then Pat McAfee and Gunther, which I think is going to be a squash.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think that's going to be one like with entrances, probably like 10 minutes. And you know, I think I'm gonna go with your prediction with Goldberg coming out and
Yep.
starting that storyline with Gunther because
hmm
I'm seeing more and more people reporting that this is going to be a build up to Gunther versus Goldberg at SummerSlam.
Yeah, yeah. And it's the right time. Gunther's going to be the last match of Goldberg's career. So they're just going to end it off like this. So nothing really else for Goldberg. I mean, for Gunther. So
I mean, that says a lot for Gunther right there, like especially what they did with AJ Styles and Undertaker. AJ Styles was that final opponent, that bookend to that career with Undertaker. And potentially we're going to be seeing the same thing here with Gunther being that bookend, that final opponent for Goldberg.
mhm.
And I mean, that tells me that they really have their eyes set really high for Gunther. They have a lot of faith in him. They're really trying to position him to be a huge top star. They give him a lot, not just a lot, but just long title reigns too. Long title reigns. They're giving him the final opponent position for Goldberg. It's just a lot of good feelings I see that they have with Gunther, the company that is.
Yeah. I mean, you look at as soon as he got in, I mean, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. Then they took the belt off him with Sami Zayn. And then World Heavyweight Championship, held it for a long time, lost to Jay. Gunther's 0-2 at Mania. He's 0-2. So I'm like, hey, they're giving him all the goods that can't win on the biggest stage.
Yeah, 100%, man. I
Right.
think the one for me out of these 5 here, the one that I think is just going to be a repeat for me is Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. And when I mean repeat, I mean this, right?
Yeah.
Dominic wins the title at Mania. He wins the IC title at Mania, and he's getting cheered. He's getting cheered. He's getting that that European sing along chant that the fans were doing when WWE was touring in Europe when they were going dirty dirty dom
Yeah.
dirty dirty dom like that that's awesome. I love the change and I love the change and the reaction the fans are giving Dom. And the thing is, he hasn't. I realized this the other day. he hasn't changed his character at all. Nothing about his presentation has changed. He's still exactly the same, but somehow winning the title just change the perception of him for the fans. What do you think?
So I said this on Queens in a Ring. I got Penta winning because somehow, some way, Finn's jealousy gonna get into him, and he's gonna cost Dom by accident of him the title, and then on Monday Night Raw we're getting AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, which is gonna be great. Tune into the Monday Night Raw watch along for that. That's gonna be insane. And then Dom is gonna cost him there. So I think we'll see that going forward, and Penta and AJ for the Intercontinental title. Hey, I pronounced it right. AJ couldn't. But yeah, that's where I see it going. I have Penta winning it.
All right, short title reign, but I think in the long run he's getting something out. He's gonna be getting something out of it, and that's what do you think? SummerSlam match against Finn Balor.
Yeah, Dom. Yeah, that was my next thing. Or there's so many PLEs right after this. It's so confusing because you got Saturday Night's Main Event. It's not a PLE. You got Money in the Bank. You got that. We're supposed to have Evolution, but I don't know if that's going to come into play. But so many events coming up. So you don't know when it's going to happen, but that'll
You
be
don't know.
maybe even Saturday Night's Main Event. Who knows?
You're
But
right.
I
You're
got,
right because they're trying to treat Saturday Night's Main Event as like its own PLE, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely fine with that. So who you going with?
Uh, you know, I want to see this. I want to see this title reign continue, dude. So I want to go with Dominic on this one. Dirty Dom for me.
All right. What is up, Nick? How's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah,
Nick.
I think I'm the only one that's going for Penta. I think
Yeah.
I'm the only one. I did not watch the Raw post show, so I don't know. Yeah, I need to rewatch. Yeah, the pick and roll that was good. That was good with me on it. Yeah, that was great. All right, what's your next match? What's the next one?
Jacob Fatu, U.S. title versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Fatal four way.
Okay. Fatu, right?
Yeah, Fatu. I
It's
mean,
gotta be.
it's got to be like these titles have been on them for such a short amount of time. Like I understand that they're trying to make it seem like anything can happen. Like if you win a title, you could lose it within 24 hours, and they did that with the women's tag team titles with Lyra and Becky. I get it, but when it comes to the single titles, I just don't see these reigns lasting for such a short period, man. I truly just don't. So I see Jacob Fatu retaining. It's his first singles title in WWE. For Dom, it's technically his second because he was the North American champion for NXT. But they both just got these at Mania. I don't see them losing anytime soon just yet. So yeah, I'm going with Jacob Fatu as well.
All right. So on Queens, we predicted on who's going to get pinned. So I'm
Okay.
going with Damian Priest. I think he's the one that
Ooh,
get pinned. You can't pin LA Knight again. You can't. Drew
right.
McIntyre, I feel like they have something big for him. I don't know what that is yet. So Priest doesn't lose anything. He's going to pin Priest.
That's actually a pretty good way of putting all that together. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. I wouldn't necessarily think that pinning Drew would hurt him in any way, but this is a tail end of his feud with Priest. I think they're going to move him on to something else very soon. Um, yeah, I think I agree with you. I'll go with Priest. I'll go with Damian Priest as well with that one.
Yeah. I mean, could we possibly see like an LA Knight in Fatu? I mean, not Fatu, McIntyre coming up. I can see that happening as well. Starting another feud,
Yeah,
put that to the side. I just thought of that. And so I'm like, dang. But that would be cool. I would not mind that, even though I don't like either one. I'm not a
you know,
fan.
like and of either one of, as in Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre? Or you're not a
No,
fan of any of the four people?
I'm a huge fan. Fatu's my favorite in the WWE right now. He's my
Oh, okay.
favorite. I don't like LA Knight that much because to me it's the same song and dance. McIntyre, he cries all the time. I like Priest. I like Priest. So yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Then Pat McAfee and Gunther.
Oh, we already talked about that, didn't we?
Well, we think that it's going to be a squash, but we didn't exactly go over who's going to win this one.
Oh, okay. It's Gunther, and I have a question though. Do you think Michael Cole's gonna interfere at all or no?
Nah, nah, no. And I wouldn't want him to. Like I would want him to just keep doing what he does best, man. Like we don't need to see him in the ring. I personally don't want to see him in the ring. He's really good at what he does with his job. The last time we saw him in an active in ring competitor status, at Mania against Jerry the King Lawler, I hated it. I thought it was just a throwaway match. To be honest, nobody wants to see two commentators going at it in the ring. At least that's just what I think.
Yeah.
Uh, I think this is a strange way to kind of introduce the Goldberg factor into it by using Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
But hey, it's the way they want to do it. Fine. But yeah, no. As far as the answer to your question, no. I hope we do not see any interference of any kind from Michael Cole.
Um, maybe they could have done like an open challenge for Gunther, but I would not have Goldberg wrestle here though. But that's the thing. I mean, you could have gone that route.
I think the most we might see of Goldberg, if Goldberg does show up, is a spear. He comes out of nowhere and
Yeah.
he spears Gunther, and 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 then we see uh, Pat McAfee go for the pin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think Goldberg shows up to give Pat McAfee the win, or do you think we go an entire match with Gunther going at it with Pat, and we get a clean win, or not clean because I don't think Gunther would get a clean win, but do you think we go through the match in its entirety, and then Goldberg shows up afterwards?
So I think Goldberg is gonna win. So it's gonna be afterwards that he's gonna show up. So yeah, I'm going with after. If it's during the match, then I really don't understand why you have McAfee there. I like it's so odd. McAfee is really good in the ring. If anyone has not seen him in the ring, he is really talented. So I'm kind of looking forward to this in a way, but then I'm like, I don't want to see Goldberg.
If Pat McAfee wins, it's going to be with the help of Goldberg. He's not going to defeat Gunther on his own. Gunther, like from that aspect, Gunther needs to be protected, right? Like
Yeah.
you have these matches, these really long, very hurtful matches that he's had in the past, whether it be with Sami Zayn or Chad Gable or Drew McIntyre, even Sheamus, right? And they make him look like he's such an impossible opponent to beat, right? So then when you have him go on a one-on-one match with Pat McAfee, no disrespect to Pat McAfee, right? But Pat McAfee compared to all the other competitors that went up against Gunther, and even the ones that beat Gunther, right? It wasn't easy, right? They really had to train, they really had to prepare. I don't see Pat McAfee winning clean against Gunther. If he does win, it would definitely be with outside interference for sure.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Definitely.
Yeah, but with that said, as far as my prediction is concerned, it could easily go both ways. Gunther could be Pat McAfee, and then Goldberg shows up, or Goldberg shows up to help Pat McAfee give him the win.
Yes.
I'm going to be the one. I'm going to lean on the side where Goldberg shows up after the match. So with that said, my prediction will be Gunther for this one.
Yeah, I think you and I are on the same page with that one. I think you and I are on the same page. So, all right, the women's Intercontinental title, right?
Yes, Lyra and Becky,
Now this one
Ireland's
can go either
best.
way. It can go either way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what I got, and then you can fill me in with yours. I got Valkyria winning with the interference from Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah. So either way, I can honestly see Becky winning the title. I can see that as well. But I'm gonna go with Valkyria. Short title reign. I mean, this is her first storyline defense, really. So I don't want her to lose her first one. So yeah,
No.
go with
Yeah.
Valkyria.
No. Definitely not.
Mm.
I am. I am leaning towards the other side. I'm actually going to go with Becky Lynch on this one.
Okay. Okay.
I don't. I don't think that Lyra's reign has been the worst thing, but it also hasn't necessarily been the best either.
Mhm.
Um, is for me, I guess it's just been very vanilla. She's a great in-ring competitor. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. I just think that the creative she's been getting hasn't been the best. Um, yeah, it's been very vanilla. I think that they could do more with the title with her if they give her the opportunity to. But based on what we've seen so far, I think Becky is going to get the W on this one, and then uh, she's going to take that title to new heights.
Okay. So what? You have Bailey facing off against Becky at like what SummerSlam?
Yeah, I think they could milk this this absence from Bailey a little bit longer. I mean, Money in the Bank is also a great PLE to have that match between them as well. But if it were me booking everything, I would definitely hold off for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is one of the big four. You're going to get a lot of eyes watching it. MetLife
Mhm.
Stadium, huge crowd for that. So yeah, I would definitely use Bailey versus Becky for either night one or night two of SummerSlam.
Yeah. Could you honestly see a triple threat? Because I could see that as well. So go either
Oh
way.
yeah, 100%, absolutely.
I wouldn't
We could
mind that.
definitely see a triple threat. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either.
Yeah.
The women's division when it comes to their matches, they're fire. Whether it's a single, a one-on-one, a triple threat. We saw that triple threat match with Io, Bianca, and Rhea Ripley at Mania. Arguably one of the probably the best match out of both nights right there.
Yeah.
So this women's division knows what they're doing. They know how to keep you glued to the screen when it's a triple threat. I could definitely see them doing that. 100%.
Mhm. All right. John Cena and Randy Orton, the match I'm looking forward to, personally.
Hell yes.
Yeah. So who you got? I think
I
we're
don't
both
think.
going with Cena, right?
I think we're going to see on this one. Yeah, yeah. Do you think that they're pulling the trigger on Cena Orton too soon?
I can see it because they're in Randy Orton's hometown in St. Louis. That crowd is going to be anti Cena. So for
Oh yeah.
me, I can see it going either way. And then shout out to Sarah for this. He thinks that Cody Rhodes is going to make his return and
Oh.
be there. So I can see that, but I personally have Cody Rhodes showing up later on, like at SummerSlam or something. But yeah, I could definitely see that happening as well.
When he comes back, do you think he's going after Cena immediately, rematch for the title, or do you think he's back of the line chasing the title all over again?
So my buddy and I were on the phone yesterday talking about this, and he goes, Mitch, have him go in the back of the line, have it be like a story arc of his own, trying to get back to what he lost, what he was cheated out of, and then boom, he gets the title shot. I don't know when, though, but I don't know when he will get that title shot though. That's crazy to think about. I don't see it like SummerSlam. I don't see it there. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I really because I could think of every scenario, and they all sound plausible, but then I could also see it going the exact opposite and just him chasing for a while, or them putting him in the like in a tag, like putting him in the tag team division. They've done it before where he was a tag champion with Jey Uso, right?
Yep.
So could it happen? Yeah. I think everything could go in so many different directions, man.
It's unpredictable, and that's what I like about it. Like
Yeah.
before, I was complaining about the predictability, good or bad. I never liked it, so that's how I take a look at it.
I was gonna do this thing where we take entrance themes and read off the lyrics and then try to see if the other person can guess which entrance theme lyrics we're reading.
Okay, so what? I should Google like what?
So I'm gonna read off some lyrics
Okay,
and you try to guess whose entrance theme that is.
gotcha. Is it just
All right.
WWE or
Just
rejuvenate?
WWE.
Watch it.
Just WWE.
All right, cool.
All right. So I'm gonna start off. All right. There's only one of me. Look it up. I'm written down in history. Take a look. You'll see I'm an anomaly.
Uh, Oh, that's it. I thought you were gonna keep going. That was it.
I'll do one more line.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
not like I'm not like most girls. Most
Okay.
girls.
Yeah. Oh, that was it.
That was it.
Oh shoot.
That
Oh
was
my.
four lines.
Yeah.
There's
So,
only there's only one of me. Look it up. I'm written down in history. Take a look. You'll see I'm an anomaly. I'm not like most girls. Most girls.
oh my. Nia Jax.
Yes.
I was like, that's just the first thing that popped in my head.
Yes. You got it.
That's crazy.
You you got that one.
Yeah.
This
I'm trying to
one,
picture the song now. Yep, I got it. I got it now, yeah. I'm used to with the beat because with the songs I don't really look for the words. I just hear the beat. That's it.
all right. This one, I would be surprised if you didn't get.
Okay.
They looking scared? No, they don't really want none. I'm a Mack truck. Don't get run over. We some country boys working overtime for it.
If I get this wrong, someone's gonna kick my ass. So that's AJ Styles.
That's totally AJ
Okay, I
Styles.
was gonna say if I got that wrong, oh my god, I'm dead. I have a podcast surrounding him. So I'll be shocked if I got that wrong. But that's his original one, right? Yeah.
That's his original one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the yeah.
Okay.
Let's let's see what
Here,
else
I'm
we
gonna
got
look
here.
up I'm gonna read theme song lyrics. Let's see here. Oh, I should have went to ChatGPT for this. Oh wow.
All right, here's one for you.
Go for it.
Um, when I was younger, no, I'm sorry. My father said when I was younger, hard times breed better men. You took it all away. I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game. A banner made of pain. I built my kingdom.
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Eric? What's up, man? Thank you for
Eric the
stopping by.
Joker, what's going on, man?
What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Can you repeat the first part?
Sure, sure, sure. So for everyone joining in, what we're doing is I am reading lyrics from WWE wrestler theme songs. And what Mitch has to do is hear the lyrics and he has to guess which superstar's entrance theme I am reading. So if you guys know it in the chat, fire away.
All right,
All
go
right, so
for it.
here my father said when I was younger, hard times breed better men. You took it all away, I give it away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game. A banner made of pain. I built my kingdom.
Is that really Cody Rhodes? Because I'm used to just hearing the beginning with the whoa.
Is that your final answer?
It has to be, right?
And Eric the Joker got it as well. Yeah, that was Cody Rhodes.
Because I'm used to with the whoa in the beginning, and then I'm just
Yeah,
like, I hear the crowd
I
going.
skipped past that. Yeah, I skipped past it because that makes it just very obvious. But
Yeah,
yeah, very good.
I was like, wait, okay, well, I got one. I gotta pull it back up again. Yeah, the ones I have was like, is it only current?
No, no. As long as it's WWE, whether it's SmackDown or Raw, I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible, just because we don't all tune into NXT. Sorry if you
Right.
guys do. Not knocking NXT, but there's just so much wrestling to watch in a week.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Eric, you can join us if you want. He asked if he can join, so I'm going to send him a link for a bit. He can play with
Oh,
us.
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Eric, I'm sending you the link right now, man. There you go. Hop on in. All right, let me look at this. Where? Oh, this one's different. I found a website that actually lists them of like pet. Oh, and it gives you the shows too. Okay. Deuce and who? I forget who Deuce and Domino are.
Oh God, that's going way back. That's the early days of the ruthless aggression.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find. Oh wow, there's two voices here. Oh, okay, I got one. Oh my. Yeah, let's go with this one. Come on. Don't tell me it actually plays it. I don't want it to be played. Oh, there we go. All right. I don't know if you're gonna get this one, but Eric might if he hops on. But oh, there he is. Oh, he's not even home.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, you're not in the studio. I was like, wait a minute.
Didn't take me long to get in here now, did I?
Nah, man. How you doing, bro?
Not bad. I had to pre-record for this week's episode because Saturday we're doing my dad's birthday and Mother's Day early.
Yeah.
Can have the time to take care of a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old to be.
Oh God. But hey, really quick, Eric, this is Joe. Joe, this is Eric.
What's going on, Eric? Pleasure to meet you.
You're cutting in and out.
Does Joe know what's going on with the merger?
What merger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. He knows. He knows.
So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Eric is going to do the Raw pre-show, AEW watch along every other week.
Yep.
Good things are coming, man. Good things are coming.
We're still gonna do the flagship of my design, the Wrestling Asylum. So
of course. Yeah. Of course.
We're taking it into you've seen the guy in the makeup. Now you're gonna be seeing the guy behind the makeup and going more into like a Jon Stewart like format.
Yeah, the Joker is gonna be great. So you guys ready for this song lyrics? Because I don't know if you guys gonna know this one.
All right, fire away, man.
All right. Ain't no stopping me now. You can't rob the man, no stopping. You can't rob the man, no stopping.
Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton
Damn it.
Benjamin.
Right
Yeah.
after me.
You're talking to an encyclopedia. Come on now.
I am.
Gotta give me one that cooks. Okay, I'll
Because
give
it
you.
was it was back in the ECW days.
Yep. Let me
So
go. A blood drip from your camera. It's like
yeah.
a knife in your hand.
No, not
What's
that.
the matter?
Oh,
I
I got one.
know, and I don't give a damn.
I got
Break
one.
the rules because I can.
I think you
Let
guys might get
everybody
this one.
see the future hearing me.
All
I
right,
watch
ready?
the wheel go
Call
round.
me
I watch
all
it
American.
down.
I'm a redneck through and through. I got my hat and my pickup truck. And my hound dog, his name's Blue. Some people criticize my way of life. Yes, I'm gonna have to punch someone tonight.
Trevor Murdoch?
Nope.
Can't be Lance Cade because they tag too.
Nah.
Who is it?
Wait, I want Joe to ask.
Come on, Joe. Who do you think?
Oh,
If you want me to repeat it, I can repeat it.
did Ted DiBiase Jr. have lyrics in his theme song back in the day when he separated from?
Yeah, he did. It went, I come from money. I come from class.
All
Nah.
right, so that was not the one. All right, my guess was gonna be Ted DiBiase Jr. So who was it?
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Oh my God, man!
Fucking blast from the past. Holy shit.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh my god.
Okay, I got one. I got one.
Go for it. Go for it.
Step off because you're the next one in line for the kill. You don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Step off. But you live a little bit with the pain that I'm.
Oh, Disturbed, Broken Glass,
What is it?
Disturbed for
But who
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
you got that right. What year was it from?
2001.
Close. It started in September at Unforgiven 2000 and went all the way to July 23rd, 2001. I know it vividly because I remember the night Austin fucking turned heel for the second time in 2001 for that invasion bullshit storyline. And to this day, he says he wishes he never fucking turned heel. And let me tell you something, between WCW finally getting bought out and that bullshit, that was the day I think. I don't know if you guys will agree or not, but I think that was the day the Attitude Era sort of went 6 feet under.
Ugh, they really tried hard, man. They really tried hard to get Austin to be the super heel, everyone to boo him and everything.
They
But
did.
nobody wanted to boo him. Nobody wanted to see Austin as a heel like that.
Well,
Nobody wanted that.
did you know he almost called an audible that night?
Which night?
So, okay, so what the original plan, Austin said, both in his one autobiography film and in more interviews over the years, was that he was considering that night at Mania, the match would go the way it was going to go, where Vince helped him out to beat The Rock. When he went for the shake, he was going to psych out Vince and go, sorry, drop him. I changed my mind. Drop him with the stunner, and they would have picked up where they left off the year or two or so prior, where it was Vince and Austin still going at it.
Oh, okay.
Came this fucking close. But
Jeez.
moment, he said, no, I made a promise. We got to try and see if this works. Here's the kicker, and you're not going to believe it. Remember when Austin finally had enough and walked out in 2002?
Yeah.
Other than his health, there was a secondary reason why. Can anyone tell me?
What is up, halftime? How's it going, man? What is up, Chad?
Hey, Chad, how are you?
What's up, man?
Do you know the other reason why he walked out?
In what year again?
2002.
Oh, he didn't want to. he didn't feel that him losing to Brock Lesnar made sense. He felt that that should be built up to like a pay-per-view.
Exactly. What a lot of people, and I see this all the time, do not realize was Austin pitched the idea to JR, and JR has even said, I pitched it to Vince, where Austin was in one bracket, Brock was in the other. Get it to the finals of the King of the Ring, then Brock goes over. He said it did not make 1 ounce of business sense. And the worst part about it, where the fucking creative team and Vince weren't listening to the top star of the company. And he finally had enough and said, fuck this, and did what he did in Atlanta. I'll give Austin this. Even though he went through the shit with Deborah, no fan ever gave him shit, even today.
Not once. No.
No, because you know what? They
No.
didn't. We looked at it as our hero has fallen. He's going through some hard shit. He needs us. He said every time he was in a local store or something, fans would come up to him and go, please come back. It's not the same. We get why you walked, but you need to come home. Things are horrible. The fans need you. And eventually JR reached out to him with that little card, and they had a 3-hour talk. He said back in the day when you had cell phones that had rechargeable batteries that you had to pop out, you
He had to
remember?
change out the batteries. Yeah.
He went through 3 of them.
Oh my God.
3 of those.
Jeez.
So you want to talk about getting to come to Jesus. The night, and I know we're a little off topic, but I like to
No,
talk.
it's all good. We're actually closing the show, so this is perfect.
Okay, cool. But here's the fun fact about it. The night that he and Vince hashed it out, he pitched the idea about him and Bischoff for No Way Out.
Oh yeah.
The first thing was he had to sit with Eric to, say, hey, it's a new beginning, water over the bridge, blah, blah, blah. What ended up happening is it was Bischoff's idea to tease Austin's return. Now, what nobody realizes is the night that Vince announced that at No Way Out, Bischoff would be facing Austin in a match, after the cameras went off the air, Austin showed up. Here's the kicker. So, okay, we all remember when Austin still had the bullshit to deal with post the Deborah mess.
Yeah.
One of the conditions was he couldn't be seen drinking on camera till May. He had to wait a whole fucking year. So when all the shit went down the prior summer, cops were like, you can't do booze for at least 12 months. So that night in Canada, when he and Goldberg had beer in the ring, that was the night he went to Vince and goes, if I ain't killing a shit fuck ton of beer or swimming in it, I ain't fucking doing this. We can't live up to what we've done.
I didn't know that.
You want to talk about realizing, oh shit, we should have listened. Vince has said in recent years he regrets not listening to Austin. And the other piece, De Resistance, was not rethinking turning Austin heel in the ring and turning around and telling Austin, stun me. We can't do this. They both have said they wish they did do it. But Vince was like, we owe him a chance. And Vince even said the second time he did it in 01 when the whole Alliance storyline came out, he goes, there were nights where he'd see Austin come to the back and go, what the fuck? He hated it. Because the more he was trying to get booed, they were cheering him.
These guys rely heavily on merch sales. Austin was the number one guy. His merch was always on top all the time. I understand wanting to try new things, but when you're the top guy and you want to do a complete 180 and go from being a babyface to the ultimate heel and risk losing your merch sales, that's the part of that that doesn't really make sense, except for the fact that he just wants to try something new. But
I agree.
yeah, man.
But look at CM Punk. He was able to do both, and Vince thought he couldn't do it. And when he let him do it, not once but twice, what happened? it went through the roof. The top 3 merch sales of all time, Austin still holds the number 1. Cena's in at 2, Punk's at 3. Roman has come close at number 4. Cena almost got it at one point. Couldn't break that one piece of that glass ceiling. Just couldn't get it. But those are your 4 to 5 top merch sales of all time. And the fact that even though it didn't work for Austin, it only made his merch sales go higher. And the tickets. If you look back at the data analytics, literally, and I'm not kidding when I say this, I still look at the data and I'm like, there ain't no way anybody's going to catch that fucking amount of money. Nobody's going to catch the amount of money this motherfucker made and is still making in royalties.
Millions. Millions and millions.
Let's just say he's pushing the 9 figures.
Oh, wow.
Overall, not just to him, not for him personally. Like, he's probably in the 8-figure mark. But when I'm talking straight up for the company, 9 figures at most. Yeah. If you take ticket sales, the merch sales, the pay-per-view buys, not just the pay-per-view buys from TV, but the arenas and all the other shit, it's 9 fucking figures. That's insane.
You know, you mentioned one other superstar, and that's the next superstar that I have for the entrance theme music.
Okay, go for it.
All right, here we go. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. He won't have to follow me. Only you can set me free. CM Punk.
Yeah.
It's CM Punk.
It's CM Punk. It's called The Personality. I remember that song very well.
Yeah. I like that one more than Cold Person. Wait, was that Cold Personality or is that the other one?
No, that's called The Personality. The one that I wish, even if it was a one-off, was the one he used against MJF in the dog collar match at Revolution 3 years ago.
Right. Oh, AFI.
His old ROH thing before he went to Living Color.
Yeah.
Nothing from nowhere, I know what at all. Ready and one is it call as we want. I can't remember the rest of the words right now. But I'm telling you, dude, those 5 men combined, if you look at all the money at every analytic label combined, they hit the $1 billion mark total. Just 5 guys.
Vince, you got one more?
Let me pull the website back up. I got one more. Wait 1 second, yeah.
Yep. One more, and then it's time to call it, huh?
Yeah, this will be the last one, and then I gotta call it. I gotta do something. Where are you? Dang. Oh, there you are. Okay. I already did that. Let's do this one. All right. This television has a poison on its breath. Hold on. Yeah. Starting here. I'm just gonna keep going. This television has a poison on its breath. This counterculture of both wicked lies and death. It makes my eyes bleed every time I turn around. How will they all feel when I bring them to the ground? And I say, this part is going to pretty much give it away. I walk for miles inside the pit of danger, a place where no one followed me.
Saliva, Batista.
Yep. That was good. If I didn't keep going, would you guys have gotten that? If I didn't.
No, not at all, man. I thought
maybe. I knew it would have been Saliva, but I would have been like Batista or the entrance song for WrestleMania 23.
Only thing I can picture now is when I hear that song, it's the kid, it's that guy doing the thing. Every time I hear Batista's music, that's all I think of.
Yeah.
We have time for one more. I really want to get this one in because
Go
the
for
beauty with this one is that
Well,
there's there's one obvious answer,
I
but
have to run,
there's
but I wanted to hop in for a few minutes with you guys and shoot the shit and meet everybody. I've met
Me
Mitch at
seeing you,
now
man.
show.
Really do.
I appreciate you letting me swing in. I look
course.
forward to the merger and working with everybody. I know everybody at OTTR is looking forward to it too.
I
Gentlemen,
know. I see the group chat.
have a good night, man. Pleasure meeting you.
pleasure
See
meeting
you,
with you
man.
guys. Good to see you, Mitch.
Of course. Talk to you.
So
All right, let's
this
hear
one, so this is gonna be the last one. The beauty with this one is that this one has two answers.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Even through the darkest days, this fire burns always. This is the proving ground. As the heat begins to rise, turn away from yesterday. Tomorrow's in my eyes. Never more to be held down by the waves against me. Never more to be cast aside. This day is mine.
All right, I got two answers. like, I'm gonna
You
say the
can give
first
me
one. Randy
you can give me just one, but
Randy Orton.
otherwise, holy crap! Yes,
It was Randy Orton and CM Punk.
yes, you got it.
That's the
'Cause-
song I like more than Total Personality.
and they had Randy come out to this song one time.
Yeah, just once, and I'm like, why? Then I'm like, I'm still wondering why.
Yeah, dude, that's a story that I would love to get some insight on. You know, why they went from Burning My Light to Kill Switch Engage, this huge hardcore song that they ended up giving to CM Punk. Why did they think that it would be a good fit for Randy Orton? That's something that I would love to know why.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. So thank you for having me on, man. I know this was like last minute circumstances, but I was happy that I hopped on, talk wrestling. Shout out to my guy Eric. Can't wait for the merger to start this summer. Man, that's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everybody tune into Hot Takes and Headlocks. As you can see, our format is never the same. We always have new stuff that we try out. This tonight it was predictions and this fun little game of guessing wrestlers' entrance themes by reading their lyrics. In the past, X and I have recasted movies with nothing but just pro wrestlers in them, which is a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
So
I want to do that.
we got to do that. It's so much fun.
Of course.
If tonight's show had gone as planned, we would have recasted the first Avengers movies with just pro wrestlers.
Oh.
It would have been Marvel's first Avengers movie from 2012 that we would have been recasting with pro wrestlers.
Oh my god. We got to do that next time. Oh my god. All right.
We'll do that one next week. Everybody have a fresh watch of Marvel's The Avengers. Prep yourselves for next week's episode 10 of Hot Takes and Headlocks. It'll be myself. Hopefully X will be available, but I would be happy to have you back on, Mitch.
Of course. I'll see my schedule's free. But
All right.
Catch you guys later, man. Have a good rest of your Thursday night.
Have a good